Okay, so HIYA is back into the equation. We're not to wait. This isn't HIYA. There's HIYA. So, as look at my YouTube analytics, I can see that you guys love to watch Monsterarts versus HIYA stuff, and that'll come. That's coming. I posted that Mega Constructs video. No one watched it apparently. Well, I mean, some of y'all watched it. I do appreciate y'all for watching it, but I guess no one watched it. So okay, I hear you. We're back to HIYA versus SH. We're going back to that, and that's what you want. You're gonna get it, okay? Okay, so we're back to this. This is today we're gonna be comparing Godzilla's biggest rivals from different companies. The SH Monster Arts special color version Ghidorah from King of the Monsters, because the original just no chance. And then the new one that HIYA put out. So let's get right into it and just, we're once again comparing the marketing. We're not comparing the figures, although we will be looking at what the images show of the figure. We're going to be comparing the marketing. So, just starting this off, you can tell the HIYA Toys is just immediately better than the SH Monster Arts. Proportionally. You can tell that the heads on the SH Monster Arts, you tell that they're just way too big. Their heads are way too big, even compared to Godzilla. Godzilla comes up to like here, their version of Godzilla. He comes up to his chest, and so that's just too much. And it does look like that in one shot of the movie, but not all the time. While this guy here, uh, he just looks so much better. Like he's got the right posture, just looking at the figure. So, just staring at him. You can definitely see, let's look at the legs. This guy's got a lot thicker legs. The legs look so much better on this guy. The chest is a lot bigger. Necks are thinner, much thinner. Heads are the right proportional size, and the wings aren't overly massive. Don't get me wrong, they're still big, but they're not overly massive. Like this one, where it needs, supports to keep it up. Not to mention, these wings have articulation. Like, how can you beat that? You can't beat that. And this version of Ghidorah comes with gravity beams, while this guy comes with nothing. Also, this guy is over $239 just for the figure itself. That can't really pose all too much, and just for the wing struts, I guess. While this guy doesn't need those stands, his wings got articulation, his body's got more articulation. He's got gravity beams, and he goes for $100. Not to mention, he just looks so much better, and the painting is probably debatably better. So, how did this happen? How did SH Monster Arts fumble its figure so bad? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's probably because the time they were given. They remember this mold was released during when SH Monster Arts was, you know, this was released during the movie when no one knew what the design looked like, so they just tried to go their best off of it. It's a highly stylized look, but the stylized look doesn't work for this one. But when you look at this and you see this dude, well, these three dudes, they had a lot more time to work with because this came out way after King of the Monsters. Even though it says 2019 down here, that's just for the name. This came out. The original figure came out like last year, I'm pretty sure. And last year was, not 2019. So yeah, they just had a lot better time to work with, and that's good. So where do I think this should end up being? Also, not to mention that the product images for this figure are just bad. Like, there's just nothing here. He's in one pose, and I mean one pose. He does not move at all. Maybe a little bit for the flying pose, and maybe a little bit for this pose. But besides that, he's in the same pose, and that's just bad. That's not good marketing right there. This guy, there's a crawling position. There's a funky wing position. That's cool. He's got the gravity beams there. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Much better. Much better marketing if you don't move. We'll say the paint application maybe a little bit more precise on the SH figure rather than this guy, but then again, that can't win you over everything. So, where to improve on? Also, gotta mention scale. These figures are the exact same size. I'm not joking. They are the exact same size. In fact, I think SH monsterarts Ghidorah is maybe a little bit bigger. So it was literally just an issue with proportions, and I don't know why that happened. That's quite odd. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, where to go from here? Yeah, I guess we could just talk about like how this figure could be better. Um, don't get me wrong. I think the stylized look for this Ghidorah could probably work. Even though, like, if you want a more accurate figure, go for the HIYA. It's much cheaper at $110. But if you want a high stylized design for a Ghidorah, then you could pick this up. But I recommend you skip this because it's kind of just bad. Painting may be better, but it doesn't save it from the really bad articulation. And I do think that could be this figure's saving grace if they want to try and fix that articulation. So, like for example, maybe taking inspiration from these wings right here, or hey, even taking inspiration from Revel Tech case Revel Tech capes. Yeah, but that's probably a bad idea. Also, just adding more stability. These feet are just not good at keeping up these giant wings. Probably because they only are fit for one position. So adding articulation here and making these feet, these legs, just a lot more sturdy could be its saving grace right here. And I think that's kind of just really it. There's nothing else really to compare between the two. This guy definitely just wins with a landslide. It's kind of a stomping. It's not really fair against this guy. He's just overpriced and just not that good of a figure. He could definitely be improved, and the marketing could definitely be better because one pose is not enough to win someone over. One pose is definitely not enough to win someone over. Anyways, that's about all I got for you. Recording a little late because there was a big storm that happened outside and it was rainy and I did not want that to get into the recording. But now the storm has passed and so I was able to record this now. So, want y'all remember, like what you like, hate what you hate, just don't be a jerk about it. Alright, see ya.